Buenas, gentita, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos al directo número 5. Vaya vicio que le estamos metiendo acá el cotorre, ¿eh? Vaya vicio, realmente. Pero bueno, sigamos. Vamos a las runas extrañas. Con fe encontramos algo interesante. ¡Pum! Runitas. A ver, ¿encontramos algo por acá? Un mapita de esto estaría bueno, ¿eh? Estamos gote, ¿eh? Estamos got. Dos personas que curan. Está perfecto esto. Droide antiguo.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when... Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000
Mierda,
years.
man.
If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake. These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archive... In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of... Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something. The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Nemo, yo me acuerdo de Nemo.
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge.
Ok, dijo izquierda, derecha, ¿no? Ok, vamos por acá. Vamos a Nemo. Oh, Nemo, boludo. Caballero, ¿eh? Ajá. Qué hueves, chausa. ¿De verdad vamos a pelear?
Ready.
Yes.
What?
What can I do?
No, que te cures.
Time to rumble. Sure.
There.
Oye, pero esa yuca esto, ¿no? Esta yuca, hermano.
What can I do?
Escúchame, no puedo hacerle nada, boludo. Morí. ¿Ves? No entiendo, no puedo hacerle nada, boludo.
Yes. Ready. Let's go. What? Time to rumble. How'd you like that? Time to rumble. Ready.
Va, ahí va. Ahí va, una más. Muerto.
Ready.
I'm here.
Yes. Ready.
I'm here.
What?
Escúchame, casi morimos, boludo. Ves, te puedo poner F4 porque casi me muero, boludo. Sí. No sé cuánto necesito de fuerza, pero si vamos a ver.
Ready.
Yes.
What?
Listo. Pregunta. Identificar los 3 principales tipos de planetas propicios para la vida. Ay, no puede ser. No te creo nada, bro. O sea que sí. No tiene ni sentido. No. Vete a la verga. No, es que me parece yuca, bro. A ver. Ah, sí, el oceánico entonces. Bueno, creo que sí, lo hicimos bien, ¿eh? Estuvo durísimo ese combate, ¿eh? El tema para los droides no tengo muy bien cómo funciona esto, pero curados todos, así que buenísimo. Y ahora la prueba del oeste, pero vamos a guardar evidentemente porque
Yes?
¿hay algún... O sea, ¿hay alguna granada que me sirva como para los androides? Eso es lo que no sé en realidad, si hay alguna granada para... Granada de iones, entonces...
Yes?
Yes?
Let's go!
Pégale tranquilamente, boludo. Pégale tranquilamente.
Time to rumble. Ready? Yes?
Yes?
That hurt, I bet.
Cúrate. ¿Estás cura, boludo? No, sí cura, boludo. Okay.
Yes?
You cannot win.
Let's go! You asked for this.
Cúrate. Bien, gracias. Listo.
Yes.
Buenísimo, bueno. Me ha gustado la fuerza como mierda, ¿eh? El viejo ganador sombra. Igual imagino que. Identificar. Ah, pero a ver. Es un poco desierto, volcánico y árido. Imagino que ya está. Antes de seguir peleando, vamos a curarnos un poco.
What can I do?
Yes.
Vamos a esperar un poco que cargue la fuerza. Sí, pero ya hice esto, ¿no? No volví a hacer el panel acá. Ahora, no sé si todavía tengo que hacer una o cómo. Parece que sí. Excelente.
I'm here.
Ready.
Listo.
Yes.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map, some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. But I think this map might be the key to find. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk and Tatooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Ok. Fácil, ¿eh? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Tatooine, Kashyyyk. Podemos hacer esto, ¿no? No. Bueno. Deberíamos llevar el cuerno a nuestro amigo, ¿no? Bueno, cholo. Pero no. Buena túnica, Buena túnica, tunadísima. Bueno. Lo que sí no sé si has visto.
How'd you like that?
Bastante good, Tenemos terminado todas las misiones de acá. 100%, 100%. Así que...
Thank you for exacting my revenge on those Mandal.
How can I help? It was less of a dream and more of a vision. A vision the two of us shared. Are you wondering why we shared the vision? To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will. I don't know. Believe me, I certainly don't... Please, forgive me. I did not mean to imply that you were repulsed. What would you like? Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave. They did something important here. Of that, I am certain. We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to. With luck, I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so... I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. That... As you wish.
Puta, conseguí una ropita Jedi más chévere, pero no fue, o sea, fue un encuentro. Uy, mira, ¿está libre?
I must give you my thanks. Because of you, I am once a... I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself. Quatra's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. Quatra wanted me to understand. After our last battle, Quatra had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit. Only then was I ready to... When I left, Quatra knew her work with me was done. There are other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am...
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
This has been a painful lesson, Juhani, but it seems you have learned it well. I'm certain you will be a credit to the Order.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me, but I will trust in the Force.
Ok, cholita. Bien. Es un pinche Jedi, boludo. Que estaba pidiendo información era él.
Shi gratulo da pograshi oni kachi kun ita donga. Tong hait wam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe. Kachi kui ita nandayata. Wata yuma tolpa da pongwale kandunang. Tong hait wam jiji. Takom jus tak. Takom.
Bueno, esta misión en realidad no sé. Escúchame, para ver esto acá nunca he entrado a esto. ¿Otra
How can I
vez?
help? No, not bothering me. Not exactly. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it. Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, I admit, I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a little... I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Don't worry, these are simple questions. Good. Excellent. Your current age is... Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my question. You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not... But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. We can speak again later.
Bueno. Nunca he ido al mercado, boludo. O sea, me parece gracioso porque, en fin, pero... Ahora... Nunca he caminado por nuestra nave como ahora, pero me parece un momento perfecto.
Hey there. What? Okay.
Aunque quería hablar
Hey
su
there.
hermano.
Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust
Poodoo.
someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Circa Corp rep on Tatooine if we... I just hope he's not in any...
Ok, este es el... Poo. Con él hemos hablado desde hace...
Yeah, what do you want? You want to hear tales of my exploits? Of the wars I've seen and fought, the enemies I've seen die by my hand? Sure, I'll humor you. My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy for 40 of your years. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's through combat that we prove our worth, gain renown, and make our fortunes. Times have changed now. The Mandalore clans have been scattered across the Outer Rim. The Republic is in decline, and the Sith Empire rises to take its place. The clans as they were aren't a threat, but the galaxy still fears us. People think we war out of spite or bloodlust. They don't understand, and fear that. We only wanted the challenge of the battle, but now I have no real challenges. Crushing Davik's enemies, and when I think of the battles I've fought, the thousands I've killed, the worlds I've burned, I weep for my past. We will never again speak of this. We've got work to do, so let's get to it.
Bueno. Pero no te enojes. Uy, tenemos más espaditas. ¿Eh? Tenemos espaditas, pero... A ver. Mira, voy a ir al mercado que está al costado, que no he entrado hasta ahorita. Me parece increíble. Bueno, nos vamos con ella y con ella. Ah, suena.
How can I help? I do. How did you know? You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you. That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we... That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find that our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of our... Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice, I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times.
Bien. Bueno, vamos a ver la tienda, ¿no? Porque yo en realidad no compro nada.
Achuta, wonga kun bistulpi, ronda di hotonga kun honkabi, wana kun jedabada wana nidi bobo. Kachi kun ida hodonga, iking kun achuta, wonga kun bistulpi. Jedabada wana nidi bobo, dong na bungsha nununya, mucho shak pakat. Kieno no mapa.
Uy, tengo de químicos avanzados. Cholo. Bueno, espera. Ah, acá está. Ujú. A las cartas que en realidad no juego mucho esta vaina. Y vamos a vender porque tengo un culo. Tengo un culo para negocios. Y tengo un culo de cosas que en realidad no sé cómo.
Tongai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang yinkotu. Rundi hadon.
Él se supone que tiene otras cosas, ¿no? Pero tiene huevadas. Tienes huevadas, claro. Tienes huevadas. Bueno, vamos. Vamos a Tatooine de una vez ya. O a Kashi. Me gustaría ver a. No, vamos a Tatooine. Quiero ver también al hermano de Misha.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak... This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient... We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not...
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Starforge must be found. Revan and Malak sorted out.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Starforge itself. We believe that each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Starforge. The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely do... Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But you may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young. May the Force be with you.
Hey, cholo. Bueno, no puedo creer en todo lo que hemos visto en este planeta. Me volvió un Jedi, hice el entrenamiento. Se sintió muy bien. De verdad que se sintió mucho mejor que en otros juegos. Y ahora que soy un Jedi, hecho y derecho, un Padawan, pues vamos a hacer más misiones.
다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주이다 보던가 돌바방 론다 디호던가 군 한가비 오늘 군 베스 징 발라물레 통킹 바 누노덱 통하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바 니타 포에 티키토 돌 같이 군 이다 하던가 다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주이다 보던가 돌바방 원래 론다 디호던가 군 한가비 오늘 군 베스 징 발라물레 통 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹 군오바 무주샥 바깥 기노노 나마파올레 라치 론다 디호던가 군 한가비 오늘 군 베스 다 공주스 딱 미끼 그랍을 먹고 같이 주이다 보던가 통하이트웜 지지 좀 룸바 니타 포에 티키토 돌바다봉 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹 군오바 물레라치군 슬리모 보도나 룬디 하던가 군가베 위 이다 난다야다 Wata yuma wama huhu na degdeg shatung ni patoga wana kusbe ching palamule donki runda di hotonga kun hankabi wana kunbe kachi kun ida hodonga kachi kun wi ita nandayata wata yuma runda di hotonga kun hankabi 오늘 군베스 징 발라물레 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹 군오 바물레라치 군 룬다 디 하던가 군 한가비 오늘 군베스 징 발라물레 통킹 바누노다 위 이다 난다야다 왔다 유마 와마 후후 난덱덱 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹 군오 바물레라 같이 군 이다 하던가 이킹 군오
Ok. Y Yuyani está por acá, ¿no? ¿Hayan está por acá? ¿Dónde está? Ya no creo, sinceramente, que esté por acá. Por si acaso.
Rahaj and I cannot thank you enough for what you have done for us. Now we will finally have a place to share our love. Rahaj and I can spend the rest of our lives together.
I wish you the best of luck, Shen. I hope you two find the happy.
Bueno.
I am sorry we have nothing of value to give you as a reward. Our families have... When I first met Shen...
Yes, what's on your mind? Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything strong. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in...
That is none of your concern, Carth, and you would do well to leave.
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. I may not know much about the Jedi, but I do know they aren't famous for taking on old Padawan. A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down the... I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but... No, I didn't mean that you weren't one. Well, I'll tell you this much, I'm not gonna wait around until I'm betrayed again. Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget. Just forget I said anything. Let's just...
Está medio nervioso mi causa. Bueno, vamos a la nave. Ahí nos encontramos con Chiyuna. No me acuerdo cómo se llama. ¿Dónde está la placa? ¿Hola? No. No hay nadie, boludo. Hola, Wokies. ¿Cómo están? Acá. Tenemos varios. Corriban, Dantooine, Manan, Tatooine, Kashyyyk. Uy, mira, tenemos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 planetas. Y bueno, el primero Taris. ¿Qué dejamos, ¿no?
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Carth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still
Uy, el
fought the
Saúl.
Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
Estoy vivo.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Sigo soñando. Un tatuaje en el mapa. En Tatooine hay un mapa.
The Force is given. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Ok, Bastila. Tenemos un personaje nuevo en nuestro grupo. Interesantindi. Siempre me confundo. Uy, ¿qué estás?
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted to... I am sorry for attacking you. I hope that by helping you in your task... Thank you. It is most... I can only hope that in our time journeying...
Mira, cuando voy a 4 direcciones me sale eso.
Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Mucho Shakapanga. Mucho Shakapanga. Mucho Shakapanga. Mucho Shakapanga. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Tong. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Kipuna, Bonana Kichu. Tong abuk shami no nok. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non ton. Tong ab. Tonki. Tonki ba. Tonki ba. Tong abu. Tonki. Tonki ba non. Selima Wangaku. Mucho Shakapanga. Mucho Shakapanga. Tonki ba no. Mucho Shak.
Bueno, no entendí. Mandaloriano es mi causa el de acá.
Yeah, what do you want? What? You think I... Yeah, what do you want?
Pero hijo de puta, pero es...
Here's a stat. There anything? Your choice.
How may I... I do not know how to help.
Así es simple. ¿Dónde está ¿Dónde está?
How can I help? I'm confident that you can.
Yes, what's on your mind? Sorry, can't be.
Solamente me queda una opción que es ella. No sé cómo lo vamos a hacer, pero
Hey there. What can... Oh, heck.
ok, nadie me puede ayudar. Váyanse a la mierda todo. ¿Qué es esto? Un guardián Jedi igual que yo. Pero me gusta este y este. Así me gusta.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have... This will cover any future landings as well. It's... Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information. There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look. I can't really get into that. It hasn't been a very smooth operation. It's common knowledge, so there's no harm in telling you. It's a tale of bad business. You see, Zerka Corporation staked their claim to this planet based on some very promising geological surveys. Unfortunately, that information was incorrect, and possibly not totally barren. There were a few good years of mining, but the ore is flawed. Zerka Corporation has really tried to hide this, but I would imagine that this outpost will Of course, this rock may have been settled. Pursuits that appeal to the casual traveler. There are also lengthy, barren wastes that serve as fine. Zerka Corporation has really... I would imagine that this Of course, this rock may have... Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush wood. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone. The Sand People. They're vicious. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough, Mike. I think the company has even put a bounty on them. It depends on what level of risk you want to take. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to... I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. I can't say I know which of these jobs is... That's not much info. You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand. You're not going to get anywhere with them. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know. It depends on what I... As...
Ok. Tatooine. Llegamos a Tatooine.
You here to hunt raid?
Uchiwa Penki, Tang Itwamaji, Human Act Baba Hassan Shan. Smilia!
Bueno, no está mal, ¿eh? Llegamos a Tatooine. Logia de la casa, oficina cerca, registros de sub, cantina, tienda de droides y alba. No es que me da curiosidad los swap. Primerito.
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems you must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi Strike team. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while it was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves it. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation...
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muli ra. Tangi mama jikona. Tong ipa nonku nek abog baba Hassan shan. No ba.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to be ranked yet. More trial runs, I guess.
My friend tells the truth. I am a Jedi. And? Sounds like you have something
I'm sure they wouldn't mind some of the credits, as opposed to getting it stolen out of
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Chiwa aita kan kicha na baba Hassan shan. No ba muli. Baba Hassan.
Oh, hi. You another racer then? I heard someone new was talking. Don't know how much longer I'll be around here, but maybe we'll have Did you? I'm not sure that's any of your business. Maybe if you were better on the track, I might feel like talking about it. Someone who could... Just a few years. I used to run down in the canyon. I've been told I am. I might go pro. I'm looking at some... If there's anything around, it'll be at the Zerka store in their office in the center. Mata has some basic incentives for good time. The pro circuit is where the... Hurried up, all right? All right.
Bueno, gente, voy a dejarlo hasta acá porque tengo sueño. Quiero dormir, así que Hemos avanzado bastante. Quiero explorar toda la ciudad y siento que no voy a explorarlo bien, voy a tratar de hacerlo como no me gusta. Nada, vamos a dejarlo hasta acá. Y mañana exploramos todo Tatooine. A ver si podemos terminar Tatooine en un directo. Chau, chau.